Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flick Show. My name is Chris Wong. Just a couple small little updates for DCEU. And this has come first. Wonder Woman 1984 poster. Not really first picture, but it's a cast photo that was not supposed to be shown, yet Warner Brothers UK showed it. So I'm just taking it for what it is. But looking very familiar, and that's because they're sort of in the same alignment, except for Pedro. I think he's a little bit off, but very similar to the Breakfast Club poster. As you know, you'll see Diane on the ground and everything like that. Very much like, of course, they're in the 80s, so we'll probably see a lot more of those types of photo shoots or even posters that mimic 80s movies as part of their marketing for the 80s per se. So you'll see a lot more of that. It sounds kind of familiar to, another superhero movie, like Spider-Man, So they really want to tap into that, and I guess that's how they're gonna go about it. It's kind of cute and it's kind of cool. Necessary? Not really, but I guess that's how they're gonna go with it. So that's the photo shoot for that. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be seen, but like I said, Warner Brothers UK has put it out, so there's that. The other thing is that there's gonna be some re-releases of these DVDs and Blu-rays for the DCEU. Now, there's off the Amazon site. There are 4 covers so far. There's Man of Steel, there's Wonder Woman, there's Suicide Squad, and also there's Justice League. So you're looking at these. They're very bright. They're very colorful. It kind of takes away from the aesthetic of before. You notice Wonder Woman's a little bit brighter. And Man of Steel got me, like, really. It's like, wow, they really kind of, oversaturated the suit a little bit more than what it was before. I think they're really trying to get the colors of that, at least the cover, to match the Justice League film. So that is interesting. I don't know if they're actually gonna do anything in the movie to do that. I hope not. It's like really tampering with stuff there, but we'll see what happens with that. And not much to that. I think it's re-releasing of the original material. Nothing really new. I know Suicide Squad has the extended edition, but it's the same as we've all already had the extended edition. Not like it's gonna really change it much at all. Justice League 1 is interesting, as everybody's been looking at that today, where it's like Justice League SE. A lot of people are like me. I was just joking around. Oh, Snyder Edition. No, I really think it's just standard edition. Whether that means there's some other edition maybe coming out later, who knows? It is in October of all dates, for that re-release, and it really is the same movie. I think it's the same movie. I don't know. I know in the details it says 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is like 15 minutes longer than what we originally have, and that could be maybe a typo. I kind of remember it used to say 2 hours and 15 minutes for the other version as well. But of course, on the back of the box, you actually see, and it still says 120 minutes. So who knows at this point what's the deal with that? It's still gonna be probably half the movie what Snyder wanted, because if you take out the Joss Whedon scenes, it's like about an hour. So it's probably not the Snyder cut. But for anybody who didn't get it, I guess want to buy half a movie for, oh my God, $28.98, and that's a DVD. I mean, what? Like, that's the DVD is $28. Yeah, usually see that price for like a Blu-ray with some added stuff, but $28.98 for a DVD, a re-release of a subpar movie. What happened? Like, what's going on here? So I don't know. Just keep your eyes on that. It could change. There is no Batman v Superman 1 yet. There's no box art for that. They're probably trying to saturate the hell. So we'll see what's gonna deal with that. A little disappointing in terms of when we're re-releasing stuff like that. I was getting a little bit excited, and then you look at it more. You see all the comments. You're like, yeah, this is just not the ones we want. It's very weird and dumb for them to release that version again, as seeing that the first one the sales didn't do so well. I mean, it boggles my mind, but whatever. That's probably Warner Brothers. It was part of their marketing campaign or for their release campaign to have another re-release sometime down the road, and I think that's what we got. So unfortunately, I wish it was a Snyder Cut, but it's probably not. It's probably nowhere near that. It's just a re-release of the original film again. Although that extra 15 minutes could be interesting, but I really doubt it. I feel like we've seen that before, where it in the typo in Amazon it says 2 hours 15 minutes, and that was the August release. But then when you actually got it, it's only 120 minutes. So I don't know what's the deal with that and how they got those information mixed up. But we'll see. We'll continue to see. It's only a couple months from now, so we'll see what happens with that and if any more updates with Snyder Cut, if any. Hopefully in the near future. But next is the Batman update. Now this is coming from Berto Gonzalez, a scooper. Scooby Pants. Batman update. Kind of hard to go into pre-production when there is still no script yet. This is coming from Berto's tweet, by the way. Just checked. Thanks. No script until after Labor Day. Ooh. Maybe goes into pre-production by end of the year for a June 19 or later shoot. Birds of Prey and The Flash will go first. So that's interesting. So we'll see how that come about. Interesting that he says it goes into pre-production by end of the year for June 19 or later shoot. I know movies do go into pre-production before the script's even done, so I don't know how true that is. Although it's interesting that he has an actual date coming after Labor Day, so we'll see if that really comes out true. And I mean, pre-production, there's a lot of things going to like the designs, the set designs, and things like that, and the costume and things like that, or even who's gonna be Batman, right? So I don't know. That's interesting in itself, but at least we got somewhere we can actually shoot for into knowing possibly when that script will be coming out. It does. The official was the next couple of weeks. So that was from Matt Reeves, and that was how long was that ago? That was a while back. So not sure. I guess he turned in a draft, and maybe this is the script. The final script will be after Labor Day. But that's coming from Humberto Gonzalez, so take whatever you will with that. Birds of Prey and The Flash, in a way, he is confirming that Birds of Prey, The Flash, and Batman are the three movies that are going to be developing in 2019 for a 2020 release. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that's a little bit. We kind of knew that, but Mr. Scooby Pants confirmed it, if you care. But interesting enough, remember Daniel RPK, who was talking about Batman? He's kind of like a scooper too. He dropped some stuff in here and there. Before something happened, he actually mentioned that it's too bad, and we can't find it now. He said, too bad that Ben Affleck doesn't want to come back as Batman. And everybody was like, what? What are you talking about? Didn't you say that Batman, he wanted to come back? And then Daniel RPK deleted his Twitter account. It's gone. He's gone. Like, totally disappeared. Some people were asking other people, and they're like, we don't know what happened. Mario Robles like, I have no idea. So I don't know what happened to Daniel RPK. He totally deleted his account. I was trying to go back and save that screenshot of where he said that too bad Ben Affleck doesn't want to be Batman. And so I was kind of like taken aback by that, but I don't know what's happening. So he totally is gone. Daniel RPK deleted his account. And he did some troll things here and there, but he also shared some interesting information and things like that. So it was kind of interesting for what happened with that. So who knows what's going on with that? But that one little tweet I saw before he deleted his account, got me kind of, I'm like thinking or a little bit panicking, like, oh no, Ben Affleck, is he really doesn't want to come out in Batman? But who knows, right? I mean, he could have been trolling too. Maybe he got hacked. Hey, maybe he got hacked and someone else was using his account and he realized that, so he deleted it. We don't know what's happening with that. But in any case, at least the Batman script is going to be coming out. We'll probably know a lot more by maybe after Labor Day. Maybe after Labor Day, we will know who's going to be Batman, if Ben Affleck's going to be Batman, and all that other stuff, because they're going to get ready to get into pre-production for a June 2019, if it's true, actual shoot. So we'll see a lot more of that. So it's going to be kind of an exciting time for people who are really interested and invested into seeing who the next Batman, or if Ben Affleck is still Batman. So, and that is that. And that's it for today. So, be on the lookout for more news, hopefully by next week. Didn't get much this week at all. Snyder has been very ominously quiet. He did tweet that that last viral thing was about Watchmen, and how was it GQ magazine actually gave high praise to Watchmen, so he had put that on Vero. But other than that, it's been very quiet, so eerily quiet. All right, guys, well, that is it for tonight. I want you all to have a wonderful weekend. Aloha Friday. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.